too awful shabby right there. Now we need to just do some cleanup work, and then we got to go to the next step, one thing at a time. So this is going to be our final look. Make sure our blade's straight. Everything's the way we want it. I'm okay with the fact it's got a little bit of a curve to the blade, as long as it's a straight curve. Good. Got a little bit of an upsweep there. See how the tool lays? It lays like it's got a little bit of an upsweep to it. Rocks back and forth gentle. That's good. Everything's straight here. Everything else we can do, grind and buff pretty much. We're good. Let's heat treat it. Okay, so after I get that thing out of heat treat, basically I just take a piece of 120 grit and wrap it around a 1x2 and hold it with my top finger and pull it around and hold it with my fingers down here, just like this. And that's what I used to come in here with and get my final bevel on my blade, just like this. Now I'll take this thing over and hit it on the buffer when I'm done, for sure, to get that final edge on there. But if I didn't have a buffer, I didn't have that electricity, something like this will definitely get a razor sharp edge on this tool. The buffer's only going to clean that up. Then I'll come in on the other side and do the same thing, just like this. Okay, I just got a piece of aspen, a plank that I split out with my fro the other day on here. Let's get the bark off of it. There we go. Thing will definitely take some ultra fine shavings off of there. This thing would be great for processing spoon blanks and things like that. Tool handles would be fantastic for that. Again, it's got just a little bit of a bow in it, a little bit of curvature in it, which gives you just a little bit more control, I think. And right now I'm just kind of testing my edge. I'm seeing, like right here, it's a little bit dull, right on this very corner. This one here is pretty sharp on this corner. You can see that real fine shaving that's taken off of there with hardly any pressure at all. So I'm just going through the whole blade and testing it to see where I need to work on it at, if there's any place I need to work on it. And it looks like I've got a spot right on that very back edge, right here on this corner, that needs to be touched up. It might be a little bit thick, where I didn't get a good sharp edge on it. Before I take it over to the buffer, I'll take care of that. If I need to take out bigger chunks with it, it'll definitely do that as well. No problem. Now on this buffer, I've just got white compound on one side, black compound on the other. Knock that burr off the back side. You know, one big advantage to a tool like this also is, because it's such a small tool, I can use this almost like a knife as well for carving toward myself, for fine shaping work, which is very hard to do with a normal draw knife. Folks, I appreciate you joining me today for this two-part video series on the Woodcraft tool, I've named this, and it is basically a small hand-forged draw knife, cabinet scraper, and a handheld carving tool. It can also be handheld as a carving tool. So it works very multifunctionally, which goes with the Pathfinder system, and I think it also goes with the spirit of the old-time woodcrafters. I appreciate your views, I appreciate your support. I thank you for everything you do for our school, for our business, and for our family, for all of our sponsors, instructors, affiliates, and friends, and I'll be back with another video as soon as I can. And don't forget, tonight, 10 o'clock, 9 Central, National Geographic, Dirty Rotten Survival.